But that certainly was one of the games of all time that I've been to. There was just not shit going on.
No.
We're just kind of sitting there just like, hell yeah. Hockey.
This is happening. That is a game.
Yeah, I'm going to try one more thing since we're just getting started. I'm going to unplug my camera and plug it back in and see if it'll pop the background then.
Oh, okay.
I think that worked. Or not.
Nope.
No background for me tonight. No house. I got kicked out of the house.
We all did. We got ditched, man. We're on the streets.
Yeah, the rain was fucking crazy last night.
It looked it from a lot of the pictures I saw.
It wasn't coming down hard, but it just, with all of the construction and everything, it's just it was very chaotic getting into the arena. And then afterwards, like, we went the wrong side, and not that like that really mattered because we still wound up in the structure. But like, we were walking on the Catella side and it just was all muddy and gross, and everybody's kind of walking in a straight line, so you just have people that are just sucking it up and walking through the mud. And so people start following them, and then they're like, oh, what the fuck, like, we're walking in mud. It's just like, yeah, it's raining.
It's raining. Yeah.
Like, what did you expect?
It's kind of what happens.
Ground kind of gets wet and muddy. But there are escalators in the parking structure.
Oh.
But they only go up to the 3rd level, and then you have to walk up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Did you hear that thunder and lightning at like 3 o'clock this morning?
I'm going to be real with you. I was dead asleep. I've been sleeping good recently, which is...
That man was dead.
Well, at least somebody's getting good sleep.
Yeah. Gotta take a melatonin, my guy.
Yeah, dude.
I can't take that.
Melatonin. You can't?
No, it just makes me feel weird.
Oh. I got special medication now to help me sleep.
Hell yeah.
Were you getting the fucking Michael Jackson shit?
Old man corner talking about the pills we're taking to go to sleep.
God damn.
Well, I think Michael Jackson had like morphine and shit. You taking morphine?
No. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Jesus. I mean, I guess that's a good place to start.
Yeah, let's get this rolling.
Talking about sleep, talking about some losses.
Talking about morphine.
Episode 144, Late Arrivals.
Episode 144. As always, well, not as always, but new to this season, this episode is brought to you by who, Lewis? Lewis, give me a
Why you always bothering him once in a while?
I just wanted to make sure you were awake and you were alive. Episode 144 of the Late Arrivals podcast, brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network. Please go follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Go check out their YouTube, subscribe there, and check out their website and all of their shows. They have a podcast for every single team. Go check them out. It's a great podcast network. We got 4 Ducks games.
And the theme of the episode is sleepy, because they have looked sleepy recently.
They've looked very sleepy. You think
it's safe to say coming down to earth?
Yeah. Do you think it's safe to say that the Avalanche may have broken some spirits?
Maybe.
I mean, yes, but I also think that was a good, like, hey, we lost, but
yeah,
look, we lost to a good team. But
that's what I was thinking too. Like, I thought maybe a loss to the Avalanche would kind of elevate their game more and be like, hey, we stuck in there with them. The score didn't necessarily reflect that, but we kept up with them. and I don't know. I feel like after that game, they just kind of been dead. But they have played a lot of hockey. We'll talk about that in a little bit later. But the 3-game road trip was not good. When we recorded last, they got through 2 of them, which were not good. They took on the Wild to finish the road trip. It was last Saturday, and they lost 2-0. That was their first shutout of the season, right? That was their first time getting shut out?
Yeah. They took a million penalties.
A million, at least.
They had what?
So bad.
Two double minors in that game.
Oh my god!
McTavish took one. Nesterenko had one.
How many high sticking?
McTavish is going through it, man.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, he's been having some rough games here, but I think we had 7 penalties total in that game, and I think 3 or 4 of them were high sticking penalties.
At least 3 of them were.
At least 3.
They called the 2 double minors. So,
yep.
I mean, technically, you can count those as 2 in of themselves.
Yeah.
Because they counted as double.
Yeah, because McTavish got one, and then I know Leo got one coming off the bench.
Yeah, and then Nesterenko got the other.
Yes.
And they were both 4-minute double minors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of the 3 were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like
that wasn't inherently a bad game from like a hockey perspective. Like I felt like they had their chances, and I mean Mrazek kept them in it, which
Peter Mrazek's been good.
He needs his flowers. He has
Where's
been.
The haters at now?
He's been a lot better since the 16 goals in 2 games or whatever it was.
Right.
The Peter haters are hiding.
The issue was he was about the only one doing anything. Wasn't really much to say outside of the first goal. Just it happens.
Yep.
Can't really say like much about it outside of it's just okay. It's one of those ones that happens, and you're just like whatever. They'll get it back, and then they didn't get it back.
They didn't. They never did. But yeah, I put in the notes that you could tell it was the end of a road trip. It wasn't even a long road trip. I mean, it was only a 3-game set, but I mean, like you could tell. Obviously,
you go on a long one. You come back home for a brief little bit, and then immediately have to go back.
Yep,
probably weighs on you a little bit, but
after that Wild game, they played 8 games in 15 days. I mean, that's a lot of hockey, dude. So it's frustrating to see them lose, obviously, because we have higher expectations, and then they kind of gave us a little glimpse here of the type of hockey team they can be. So we already know. Yeah, they tease us a little. We already know what they're capable of. So when they don't live up to it, they're not going to be perfect every night, or they're not going to win games like they were every single night and just continue, go on these 7-game win streaks throughout the season. But
it's pulled down quite a lot.
Yeah, it has. Since Halloween, though, the Ducks have played literally every other day, or they've played back-to-back at one point, which we'll get into those later. But that's a lot of games. Like, they just need to get through this little stretch here because they're about to have a nice couple days off here. But
yeah, after tomorrow night, they'll have 3 days before they play again.
Yeah, so a lot of hockey being played, but I mean, it's everyone's schedule is kind of messy, and it's not an excuse, but I mean it is a fact that they have played a lot, and it's going to take a toll on them, and you can kind of tell, and they just need like a little refresh. So
it's not an excuse, but it's certainly a factor.
Yes.
I think certain injuries are playing into why they've been playing the way they've been playing.
Yeah.
Ryan Poehling is just a good hockey player on that fourth line.
Mm-hmm.
The offense is missing Granlund too.
Yeah, Mikael Granlund's been out.
Yeah, he came back for which game?
Came back the Utah
Detroit?
game?
Was it
Utah?
No,
Detroit. It was Detroit. Then he got hurt again.
Yeah. Was he put on IR or no?
No, I don't believe so.
So it must not be too bad, but we don't know.
was a re-aggravation or whatever initially was bugging him. I remember Quenville saying that.
Yeah,
I think it was a leg or something.
Well, if he needs a leg,
We
we're
have
more than willing to
legs.
donate.
We have legs. Just hit us up, man. I will say before we move on, because there's really nothing else to talk about that wild game. It wasn't great. Jesper, is it? I think it's
Wallstat.
They were
Is
saying
is it like a V?
yeah.
Volstat?
Wallstat.
Dude's awesome.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
he's
good.
very, very good.
Although Kirill Kaprizov just plays like every shift for the Wild,
right?
it felt like.
Yeah, I mean, he's out there so much. He's just, I mean, he's such a good player.
He's gonna
The
get
Wild,
worn out soon.
the Wild are kind of, for me at least, they're kind of fun to watch. I don't mind watching them. But yeah, man, that Volstat is very good. I like him a lot. Picked him up in fantasy like like a day later. I like him.
One positive we can take out of the game is despite giving Minnesota 7 penalties or 7 power play opportunities, they didn't score on any of them. So
yeah, the power play or the penalty kills, good.
Look at that.
I also think you give the team so many opportunities, and it's just like if they're gonna do the same thing, like kind of telegraph it. Man, I feel like that's been the case with the Ducks power play lately. They're gonna do the slingshot. Okay, we're just gonna stand here and
I can't
give them space.
I can't stand it. But we can get into the Mammoth game, and we'll talk a little bit more of the power play stuff. But Ducks, after the Wild game, returned home, and they got a 6-game homestand, and we're right in the middle of it right now. We got 3 done. We got 3 to go. They took on the Mammoth first, and that was Monday night.
Yeah.
And the Ducks got the nice win. 3-2 in OT.
That game pissed me off.
And it was very annoying, but they got the win.
About the 20-second mark, I'm like, okay, you know what? Doesn't look like it's happening. I click my TV off, and I walk in the other room, and my phone updates with they tied it with 4 seconds left. And I'm
4 seconds.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I also turned my TV off with like 20 seconds left because.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I just saw people reacting, and I was like, son of a bitch, I got to turn on my TV. I got to go back to the app, and it's a whole ordeal.
I just was having one of those days of like, you know what? If they're going to lose, I'd just rather not see it and be more irritated.
Yeah.
And then I turned it back on and watched all of overtime, and it was just like,
nice. All right.
I am the maker of the problems in my life. So
they take a lot of penalties in that game too. It's starting to blend together.
They took a single one. Both teams had one opportunity.
Oh, so it was actually a good.
This was very low event. I mean,
very low event.
Outside of the Mammoth goals, not really much was happening.
Even the Mammoth goals. Like, listen, I know I don't like the Mammoth. Honestly, like you guys said, you turned off the game. I'm not one to turn off the game, but I feel like if that was in Utah, I probably would have turned it off.
Yeah. It was the first game in NHL history where both teams had goaltenders from Czechia.
That's right. That was a cool little fact. I like that. Who's the Utah backup? I know they got Vejmelka and
it's Vanacek.
Vanacek,
yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, Vitek Vanacek.
That's right.
Because he got absolutely owned by the Sharks.
He did. The next night, yeah.
I will say,
I can't say that they took that game to overtime. But.
The Utah away uniforms are just so much better than their homes.
I just know that they're going to drop a ice blue 3rd jersey soon.
That'll be good.
You know it's happening, and I'm going to be like, damn it, they're trying to make me like say this is cool. I don't want to say it, but they're. You can get me with that like icy blue color, man. I'm telling you.
I don't want to open up old wounds, but they'll always be the Coyotes until like all of their players are gone. They're still the Coyotes.
It's gonna take me about 5.
They're all
10
Coyote
years.
players, pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to kind of see them as a separate team. But like I said, or like we were saying, it was pretty low event. A lot of neutral zone play. Like literally, they'd get to the neutral zone, and I felt like they just kept giving the puck away. Utah would take it; they wouldn't even get to the blue line. They'd turn the puck over. It was weird. It was not a great game for either side, but
It was a decent game defensively.
yeah, and they looked completely dead. And then you see Terry. I was kind of pissed off the way that they won, more so than being pissed at how like the game was going. Like they kind of pissed me off because they won that.
Yeah.
And that sounds ridiculous, but like for Terry to tie it with 4 seconds left when nothing was happening, they looked completely dead until there was like 30 seconds left, and then they just decided to score with 4 seconds left, and then they win it in overtime. And it was a beautiful play by Seneca to find Zellweger.
That was a very, very good play by Beckett Seneca.
Yeah,
it's commendable that they can kind of turn it on a dime like that and just like be back in a game.
Right.
I feel bad for Vejmelka there because he was almost close to covering it.
Yeah.
And the
So
way
close.
he moved his hand pushed it out. Like if he had just turned his hand instead of trying to cover it with his hand backwards, like that game's over and
right.
they don't score that, but he kind of pushed it right to Terry. And
yeah,
I mean, thank God he didn't miss. I mean, he was close enough to where I feel the odds of missing that are very, very, very low. But you never know.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, thank God it was him and not Ryan Strome.
Right.
I mean that
Ryan Strome, since he's been back, he's been very good.
Yeah, did he get a point his first game back? I think he got an assist right away, didn't he? Or maybe his second game.
He got a point in this game. So he said he had 2, so he had to have had a point.
Oh, okay. Cool.
In the Minnesota
But he's been solid.
Or no, because they got shut out in Minnesota.
I think
was his first game
Ryan
back?
Strome is overhated by some.
Actually, he might have returned against.
He returned against Minnesota, didn't he? I mean, Detroit.
That's right.
Yeah, because people were blaming the way we were playing on Strome return because we lost two games immediately on his return.
But he's been good. Good on Stromer.
Yeah.
You know they're playing it in Washington January 7th. So
it's gonna be like a werewolf with the full moon.
Oh God.
You know where they're playing in January 6th?
Philly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. what a January 6th game that'll be. Shout out Beckett Seneca. He's been very good the last.
He's been very good.
I didn't.
Dude's looking good.
He's developing pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Did you
change and lose mine in real time?
Was that the Pat Verbeek game where he was on the broadcast, or was that the Boston game?
That was the Boston game.
Okay, yeah. But that was a very good pass by him in overtime. That's the Olin Zellweger.
Yeah, and Vejmelka was like
in
very
the slot at the hash marks.
Dude sliding out to the blue line.
How do you say his first name? Is it Carell?
Carell. Yeah. Karel Vejmelka.
One notable thing from this game actually came from the celebration after. Dalton posted about it on Twitter after. Apparently somebody calls him Wiggles. And we had asked Tyler about it because we're nosy and we want to know all the details. He said that he's not aware, but he thinks it's funny as well. So hopefully one day, Dalton, we will get confirmation on if they call him Wiggles or not.
Yeah, we might have to slide this over to Derek Lee or Zach Kavanaugh to maybe ask in the locker room what's going on with the Wiggles stuff.
I mean, he has yet to make his yearly appearance at the store, so I said just straight up when he comes in, I'm just going to ask him, not that we're cool and all, but I've let him in the shop a couple times because I don't want to fuck with his gear and mess it up. So
yeah, or when he comes in, just be like, "Hey, man, I got you, Wiggles," and see how he reacts.
But we will find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. If they call him Wiggles or not.
Yeah. So this mammoth game, NHLPR posted that Troy Terry found the back of the net with 5 seconds. Well, it was 4 seconds remaining. That is the third latest tying goal in franchise history, and it set the stage for Olen Zellweger to score in overtime. And Olen Zellweger became the fourth defenseman in Ducks history to score an overtime goal at age 22 or younger, and he joined Cam Fowler, who did it February 11th and March 23rd of 2011 at age 19, Jamie Drysdale on October 18th, 2021 at age 19, and Shea Theodore did it April 9th of 2017 at age 21. And then Derek Lee added to that that Beckett Seneca also became the 8th teenager to record an overtime point for the Ducks. The others being Cam Fowler, Leo Carlson, Jamie Drysdale, Oleg Tverdovsky, Mason McTavish, Trevor Zegras, and Stanislav Chistov. We got a Chistov mention. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
At least the last 2 minutes of it were.
Right.
It was a boring game. Let's be honest. It was a very boring game.
Not the last bit there. 2 minutes if you include overtime.
It was kind of nice that they scored on the first possession they had, because it was kind of all Utah there for a good couple minutes, and
the Utah goals just pissed me off. Like, they were the same, just on opposite sides of the ice. They were one-timers, like in the same spot.
I mean,
but hey,
you gotta defend those two guys. Like,
right?
Gunther and Cooley will make you pay every time.
Jesus Christ!
Cooley and Dylan Gunther on both of my fantasy teams, so
yeah,
benefit that game.
I like Dylan Gunther a lot. He's a very good player. So I like random
he looks
stats.
like Nick Kroll. You know who Nick Kroll is?
Oh yeah, I love Nick Kroll.
He looks like Nick Kroll.
I'm trying to put them side by side.
Well, Google
in my head
Dylan Gunther and then Google.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Nick
Anyways.
Kroll. So I like random stats, and the Ducks posted one about this Utah game. They said, with his game-tying goal with 4.1 seconds remaining last night versus Utah, Troy Terry now has been involved in 5 goals, 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. He's been involved in 5 goals this season that put the Ducks ahead or tied the score in the last 5 minutes in regulation. Terry is the first NHL player since 1989 and the third player in league history to accomplish the feat through the first 19 games of the season. The only other players to record 5 points on game-tying or go-ahead goals in the last 5 minutes of regulation at this juncture of the season are Hall of Fame teammates Cam Neely and Ray Bourque, who did it with the Boston Bruins in the 89-90 season. That is the most random thing. I don't even know how.
I do like that they pulled the 19th game.
Right.
Right. Did they do that on purpose, or did it just purposely line up? No.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
That might never happen again.
I don't think it will.
That just seems like once in a generation.
That's just wild. It's so random. How do you even find that? But that's fun.
Man, it's a good transition into talking about the Bruins game, because that was a little more entertaining to watch.
Yeah, little
clenched a little bit there, but
I don't think in the Boston game the Ducks played very well.
Like, giving up 2 power play goals was not ideal.
No, not.
A theme is developing the last handful of games where they just haven't played very well.
They also have been leaving the zone a lot without the puck. Which, when you try to skate out of the zone, you kind of need the puck. But they've been having a hard time doing that lately. So
it just feels like they're thinking of the play ahead of time and just they're missing the step. They're trying to go 1 to 3 and they're missing 2.
Yeah.
And it just so happens all the time it's 2 is get the puck and move it. Not the guys you'd expect to score in this game. You had a goal from Jansen Harkins, Radko Gudas, Ryan Strome's first of the year, and then Ian Moore got his second to put them ahead.
Yep.
That was a piss missile by Radko.
Oh my god, that was so nice, dude. He put all of his weight into that one.
Yeah, he did.
Kind of forgot how hard he shoots until we were at the game last night.
Oh yeah.
You can feel it when it hits the glass. It's crazy. Like, guys take like really heavy shots. But for whatever reason, like Gudas ripped one last night that you could see like the glass bow behind Omar. and just everyone kind of just was like, ooh. And it was nowhere near the net. Like it was 15 feet above Omar's head.
I remember that shot. Yeah.
Why is Jeremy Swayman ducking the Ducks? He did not play in either game against the Ducks this season.
Maybe he's like afraid of ducks. Should we start a rumor?
It could have helped my fantasy team because I have him and I need that fucking third goalie appearance.
What's it called if you're afraid of ducks? What's that fear? Let's find out.
Know.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
I'm not Googling because if I go to a different tab, my computer is just going to combust. So I'm not going to Google.
Ducks, did we say the score of this one? I don't think we did.
4-3.
4-3 win. They did sweep the season series against the Boston Bruins. They won in Boston a couple weeks ago. 7-5, and then they win 4-3 in this one. So lots of scoring between these two teams. The way this game was going, it looked like we could see another 7-5, maybe a 7-6 game. But
yeah,
Dostal was great.
He's always great.
Yeah.
He was very angry and rightfully angry at Zellweger completely snowing him on the Isamont goal.
Jesus. Because he definitely would have saved that. Like, it wasn't much of a shot, Like, I mean, it was a good shot, but I mean, like, if he didn't get snowed in the face by his own player, I'm very confident he saves that puck.
Do you think they were yelling "Damn it, Wiggles" on the ice?
God damn it, Wiggles. But yeah, I think we should call out Jeremy Swayman. I think he's afraid of ducks.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that wasn't really a good game overall by the Ducks. I didn't think. And
2 points is 2 points.
yeah, I mean, I never apologize for 2 points, but I think it's becoming a little bit of a trend that they're not just producing a lot of offense.
Yeah, they need some help. They need some. They did get it in this game, I'll say, with Harkins scoring and Strome and Gudas, and more getting more points from their defensemen is always nice.
Ian Moore is their best defenseman on the team.
Yeah,
I'm confident.
They need to get more help from their bottom six because they're just relying too much on Leo's line and McTavish's line to create just about everything. Which is fine. Those are your two best lines. I mean, that's what you want. But I mean, you need that secondary scoring.
Yeah, you need secondary scoring.
The Unction line looks okay. It's just
they look okay. Yeah,
they're I kind of feel like their role's not gonna really be scoring, but it would help if they were scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked okay last night, but it is kind of concerning that if the Leo line isn't clicking, they default to playing the second line. If the second line's not clicking, just everyone gets shuffled and we'll talk about it when we talk about the Sens game. But
I think teams are starting to figure out the Ducks a little bit.
Yeah, that could be part of it too.
I feel like the issue is they're just predictable now, where before, I mean, part of that comes from I don't think many teams expected them to be good, so coming out of the gate strong probably has caught teams off guard a little bit. But when you watch them try and just make the same thing work, like we joked about the power play, just being insistent on the slingshot all the time.
Yeah, Jesus.
it's really starting to show that teams are just going to stand there and just let them skate at them.
Right. Right.
I mean, it helps that Leo can kind of dangle around guys.
Yeah, and same with Zellweger.
Cutter, I feel, is like fast enough to kind of make it work. Terry to an extent, but it's just like they're very insistent on letting Lacombe skate up and try and do it. And I feel like last night and in the Boston game, there's just too many times where they do it and they just poke check him, and then they're right back to square one of okay, well, let's try it again.
Yeah, we got to start over. Let's go back behind our net and try this again. It's too much, and I notice just about every team does it. As far as I know, like most games I watch when they're on the power play, they do this stupid play. I still don't get it. I don't understand why it became a trend because it's still fairly new. It's a fairly new thing that's kind of started maybe in the past couple seasons that at least I've noticed, and it's just I don't get it. I just feel like there's better ways to approach the zone with speed, and I just don't think that's it.
It's like part of it is like it's meant to be like a deception thing. You pull guys away so that guy that does come streaking in with it, like has that time and space. But it works when I think the issue is. It worked for Woodcroft when he had Draisaitl and McDavid, who just are freaks and can just bend the game to their will. But it's a little different with kind of up-and-coming teams that are still trying to figure out a new system. And I feel like they've caught on with Quenneville quick. It's just they're piecing together everything else kind of as they go.
Yeah.
And it's like it's irritating, but at the same time, if they're scrapping out wins, I can't be too upset.
Yeah. You can't. And this was their 20th game. And I kept saying in the past couple episodes, I'll wait until 20 games to kind of feel the team out.
Still have no idea.
I'm still kind of lost.
I still have no idea. They're very Jekyll. They're very Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we are.
Maybe by the 25th game mark or the 30th game mark.
Maybe by game 40.
Yeah.
We'll have an idea.
So by game 82, we're really feeling like we're gonna have a good grasp on this.
Like they're better. They are better than last season, I think.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. But I don't know. They're kind of just having the season that they should have had last season. This season. But, like the Greg Crona era was just a massively waste of time for everyone involved.
Yeah, it really was. It's too bad it lasted as long as it did.
2 years too long.
Yeah, 2 years too long. We don't have to go too far back on that. We've talked plenty about that. But I will say I looked up the duck phobia thing, and it's I found the name. So Jeremy Swayman clearly has anatidophobia.
And we found the title name for this episode.
Anatidophobia.
Yep.
I love that the first part of it is Anna to go with Anaheim. So that's just beautiful. I love that. That's just wonderful. But apparently it's also known as a duck phobia. And it's I love this. I love this overview of it. So it's the irrational fear of ducks, the specific and often humorous fear that somewhere a duck is watching you.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Swayman, we need to talk about this anatidophobia that you have. Maybe figure that out. Talk to somebody about it. Because you had to hide and your team lost both games to the Anaheim Ducks. So
we have anything else to talk about this game? Because I'm kind of tired of talking about this game.
I do have a Dostal thing really quick.
Yeah, I was going to say Dostal was good. He was part of the reason they stayed in it outside of the stinker, but it wasn't his stinker. He was prevented.
Yeah. So with that win, he hits the 10-win mark against the Bruins. The win against the Bruins gets him to 10 wins. Lukáš Dostal backstopped the Pacific Division leading Anaheim Ducks. This is from NHLPR to a 6th straight win at Honda Center. at the time. Anaheim established its highest point total through the first 20 games of a campaign since the 2014-15 season, where they went 11-4-5 for 27 points. After this Bruins game, they were 13-6-1 for 27 points. And Lukáš Dostal improved to 10-5-1 in 16 games played and became the fastest Ducks goaltender to reach 10 wins in a season since Freddie Anderson did it in 12 games played in the 2013-14 season.
Yeah.
Good on Dostal, dude. Dude's just kicking ass.
The fun was very short-lived because that night Elliot Friedman tweeted his written 32 thoughts, and Pavel Mintyukov is.
What do you want to talk about this after the Ottawa game?
I mean, there's really not much to say from the Ottawa game.
Well, what was the final score though? We could just do it real quick.
We lost 3-2.
Not a good game again.
Very slow. Gave up the first goal. What else is new? They scored 2. Seneca and McTavish had pretty nice goals. They scored in like the same spot.
They took away one of Mason's goals, didn't they?
Yeah, it was goal interference for sure.
Yeah. Not great.
Yeah, Senators looked like the Ducks were going to find a way to get a point, but the Sens scored with a minute 58 left and held on for the rest of it.
I will say, I did clench a little. Olmark got a very good attempt at the empty net.
He did.
As soon as they gave him the puck, everybody in our section just went, no! Just collectively. No, oh my God, don't do it.
That's hilarious. But yeah, if you didn't know, Jake was at the game last night. Huge shout out to 714 Tickets. We're going to talk about them, of course, during our little ads, and we got plenty to talk about with 714. So,
yeah.
We joked before we got on that was one of the games of all time. Been a while since we've been able to say it. I know Connor last night said it feels good to be frustrated with games again.
Right.
It means the games actually matter for once.
Seriously.
Yeah. I wasn't upset at the game. I mean, this morning it was kind of annoying. But it also kind of feels like a first world problem now of we're still ahead by a point in first, and I'm upset about a loss.
Right.
So I'm looking at it with that
it's
perspective.
Nice. Yeah.
Where it's nice, but at the same time, like there is that expectation now. And I feel like unless they kind of get it back, which it's going to be tough because they play Vegas tomorrow and a Vancouver team that's okay, and then LA who's kind of keeping in
second place now, I believe.
Yeah, they're a point behind us.
Yeah,
and the Kings and Bruins are going at it at the moment. It's 0-0.
There's a comment from Anthony on YouTube. So it kind of felt like they were worn out being a second game of a back-to-back. I mean, that definitely showed. They started very slow. They kind of got lucky that Ottawa wasn't capitalizing on their chances because they gave Ottawa all the chances in the world. That, I think, was Peter Mrazek's best game. Just because dude was all over the place.
Oh my God.
He made a bunch of saves that kept him in it.
So many good saves, yeah. Dude's played a lot better. I'm really, really happy to see it. Because it wasn't too long ago. I was like, let's see what Husso's got. We got a taste of him last season. Let's bring him back up. Like, we liked him.
Game 4, everyone was like, yeah, Husso's doing good down there. You bring him up.
But Mrazek definitely has been he's gotten settled, and it's nice to see because he was just so good last night against the Sens. It's too bad we couldn't take a point from it. But what can you do?
I do like that there's a sense of awareness from the guys. Like McTavish said it, like it kind of sucks they couldn't get him a point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like there was I mean, not only from the Akins years, but the last 2 years with Cronin, there was just a lot of. There would always be the he kept us in it, yada
Right.
yada yada, and that was it. Like this year, I feel the guys are a little more open to be like, hey, we needed to be better, and it sucks we couldn't get him a point because I honestly don't feel like we heard that a lot. It was always, he's the best goalie. He's the best goalie there is. That's why he keeps us in games. And
they were just kind of like, I guess, I don't know, content with everything.
I mean, depending on who you ask.
But,
it just seems routine, you know?
Yeah. It didn't seem like they were not striving for more.
To that point, there has been a lot of that talk where the guys, I mean, not only have they been saying it outright, but Derek and Zach and Patrick have been writing about how it's kind of they're actually getting responses from the guys at practice or after games. They sound meaningful, and it's not just the normal the BS. And the players have gone outright and said, like, part of it is the mindset that Quenneville has in playing, which I'm happy to hear because I know that we don't need to touch on that much, but that was kind of a concern
right
around the time of the hiring. So I like that they're taking losses to heart again. So, like, I can't be too upset with them losing. Obviously, I want to go to a game and see them win because that's what everyone wants. But that felt a little bit better this morning. Of like, that was annoying, but they just gotta.
I'm already over it, personally.
Like, it'd be different if it was someone that's chasing us, like.
Right.
Ottawa,
it's a little easier. Yeah, it's a little easier to swallow when it's an Eastern Conference opponent and it's not someone you'll be battling for a top 3 spot in the division, or even just a playoff spot, like a wild card spot. So a little bit easier to handle.
But on a positive side, I think they already are guaranteed a 500 month, or they need one more win to.
Which is insane to even think about, because I mean, after Halloween, we were just talking about how this month is going to be terrible, or it has the potential to be just one of the worst months of Ducks hockey.
And they needed to be at least 500 if they wanted to be a playoff team. They needed at least to be 500, go 500 this month, and they pretty much done it.
With 3 games remaining. They have won, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they lost 4. Damn. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it because we will things into existence we don't like.
Right.
So we'll keep those thoughts internally and not say what we're all thinking. But I mean, if everything stands,
I think they had
about 500.
Yeah, I think they have 15 games this month.
Yeah,
and they've played 7.
They've played 11, I think, right now.
No, but total in the month of
November. This month.
Yeah, I think it's 15 games, and they won 7, so almost 500. Yeah.
I totally forgot the Blackhawks game was kind of blending into the page because they're on the road for that one. So.
Oh yeah, the 30th.
We'll talk about them for a little bit because they did something good today for once.
They did. But anyway. really quick after that Sens game, Beckett Seneca. This is from Derek Lee per NHL PR. Beckett Seneca. With 6 goals, 8 assists for 14 points in 20 games, he matched Leo Carlsson and Dan Sexton for the most points by a Ducks player through 20 games. Leo had 14 in 23-24, and Dan Sexton also with 14 in 2009, 2010. So that's cool for Beckett. Dan Sexton mentioned. That's fun. That's always a fun one. This is a cool little combo stat here between Cutter and Leo, tweeted out by the Ducks yesterday. They put Cutter and Leo are in the company of legends. They are the 3rd set of teammates in NHL history to each record 10-plus goals and 23-plus points through the first 20 games of the season. The other set of teammates were Gretzky and Messier, and Bossy and Trottier.
Should also
Coyotes
mention
legend Wayne Gretzky.
Should also mention last night was Hockey Fights Cancer night.
It was.
And if you didn't go read Derek Riley's article on Patty O'Donnell, Annie's brother.
Yep. Please go check it out.
It's a very, very, very good article.
Very emotional read, but you know, it kind of goes to show the character of Dostal and the relationship he had with Patty, and it was really
so nice,
heartwarming to read that. You know, through all of that, you know, he was a good
guy,
you know, mentor and friend to Patty.
Yeah, really, really good article. Please check that out. Read it. Yeah, go check it out.
If you can
find it. You can find it on Derek's Twitter, and I know he
I just went on to his Twitter page, and it's pinned.
It's pinned. Okay. Yeah, I know he shared it on Instagram as well. So
yeah,
go check it out.
Yep.
So Minchikov.
Yep.
After the
Minchikov
Bruins game, Fried dropped the cryptic, if he's not going to play, he wants to be moved.
Yep.
And kind of killed the vibe
a little bit, man.
He did clarify today. I need to find the clip, or not the clip,
from Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah,
transcribed it.
If my damn phone was
while Jake looks at that one, I will read the one that this was in the written portion of the 32 Thoughts article from Elliot. The Ducks were number 8 on the 32 Thoughts. There's a couple Ducks things in there, but nothing like too crazy. But number 8, he just put, after back-to-back healthy scratches, word filtered that Ducks defenseman Pavel Minchikov would like to be moved if he's not going to play. He has fallen behind Jackson Lacombe and Olin Zellweger on the left side of Anaheim's defense. Ian Moore, who had a strong camp, was elevated in Minchikov's place. This is the 10th overall pick in the 2022 draft, so Ducks GM Pat Verbeek will not be rushed into anything. And he just said it was something to keep an eye on.
And then he clarified today, and thank you, Patrick, for transcribing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, now I'll say this. I had a couple people that didn't like that. It came out while Anaheim's doing really well. So like, Anaheim's going really well. This isn't the time for this. And I was like, okay, fair. I completely understand. I can hear this in Fried's voice.
Yeah.
But it's out there. So I just wanted to mention it. So they've got a winning hand, but I think the realism of what we're dealing with now in the NHL is the kids want to play faster. They don't have much patience as maybe what they used to. And we're forced to have for the American Hockey League. Minchikov's a young defenseman who can move the puck. There's going to be interest in him in Anaheim. I don't know what I make of this because Verbeek, the more he gets pushed, the more he gets his backup.
Ugh,
so number one, I think he's going to kind of say, hey, I'll do this on my time. And, I'll say this too. They've had a long young players who are really popping right now. To their credit, they've done a real nice job. But at different times, some of these players have had issues with their ice time. And he's always said, I'm not giving you the easy way out. You're going to earn your ice time. It's kind of his philosophy. No easy way out. Earn it. Now, maybe this is different. I don't know. We'll see in the future. But I do know that he won't be pushed into doing anything. That is for sure. I almost feel a little bit better about it from that perspective. And then I want to say it was Zach this morning that they talked to Quenneville about it, and he said that, or was that after the game last night?
Might have been after the game last night.
That he'll get his opportunity to come in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that it's out there is still a little concerning, but at the same time, like, we all know how Pat Verbeek operates, and unless the man's going to want the moon and is stubborn.
Very stubborn.
Unless just out of nowhere, we get just some giant blockbuster trade in the next week, I wouldn't really sit back and be too concerned.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, Quenneville said that he'll Minchikov will get his turn, and I hope that's soon. We can't have too many more seasons of these guys, of our young defensemen sitting. We constantly have.
Needs to play.
Yeah, we constantly have a young
play.
guy sitting. It happened all last year. It was just recycling through like 3 different guys that were constantly sitting, and Pavel was one of them. So I mean, if this is something that's true, and he has kind of floated that out there, I mean, you never know. But I mean, if Elliot Friedman's talking about it, I feel like it has a little more oomph to it. You know, there's something out there. It's definitely, I'm not saying it's 100% true, but for it to get to Elliot and for him to actually like talk about it on the podcast,
there's validity to it.
Yeah, there's a little more to it.
He's not like our great friend Mr. Saravalli, who just kind of it pops in his head and it just is blurted to the masses.
Yeah.
Or is tweeted out ahead of time like the expansion roster for Seattle,
right.
But I also do feel like, not to play both sides of the argument, the one thing that Friedman also does is when he does hear this stuff, he tries to play it up a little bit, I would say.
Okay,
and I mean, that is his job. He's a journalist. And not to say I don't trust Friedman, because I feel like he's still the source you take with 100% certainty, just because he is very diligent in trying to figure out the validity of like claims like this. But it is one kind of thing I keep in mind. He does kind of ham things up just a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Still a little concerning, but I mean, if we've been talking about this since last season, it's self-inflicted. So if Pat can work himself out of this, great. Whether that's trading him or trading someone else so he can play, it's all up to Pat. I mean, he had big praise for Ian Moore with his episode he did with Alexis.
Go listen to that. That's a good one.
We should point out during the game last night, Joel Quenneville put Ian Moore on the top pairing next to Jackson Lacombe.
Yes.
And so, I mean, if you're gonna do that moving forward, just scratch Drew Hellison. And
I would like to see Hellison out for at least a game or two and put Pavel back in.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a 10th overall pick. He needs to play. Whether
who knows?
Here or in San Diego, but he needs to play or trade him.
Yeah.
I mean,
and who knows? He might be in the lineup against the Knights on Saturday. And if you don't listen to this before the game and you listen to it after the Ducks and Knights, just ignore all this, because maybe he was already in. Maybe he already played. Maybe he already scored. We're all celebrating on Twitter because he scored. It's a great time.
He said it's okay. I'm playing with my friend Wiggles. All is fixed.
I would tell you. Yeah, you need to play him. 32 Thoughts stuff. It's a very good read when it's written, but I do encourage people to also listen to it, because you kind of need to hear how it's said. You can't always get that in written form. So
well, there's usually more context too.
Like,
I feel the written always is kind of because it's not straight from his mouth, it can be taken out of context, and that has happened before. Not even with just like Ducks related stuff. Friedman will say something and it kind of catches. I mean, especially with the bigger fan bases. Where there's a little more panic or a little more, buzz around the team.
Yeah.
But to Chris's point, definitely listen to it, because
it might make you feel better.
Friedman will clarify. He will put his thoughts, especially, in this instance where he's called out, or someone says, "Hey, like, what the hell, dude?" He owns up to it, or he takes it on the chin and never backs down from what he said unless he's like 100% wrong.
Yeah.
And this just goes to show that the Ducks just aren't really that good in developing their players. Like,
recently.
He should be playing somewhere. It should be, if he's not going to play with the Ducks, it needs to be in San Diego right now.
Yeah.
And if you're going to trade him soon.
Before, would you be worried about him not reporting to San Diego? Because what if he?
I don't think that's.
You don't think so?
That's not going to happen. If you're going to trade him soon, before like his 10th overall shine, just goes away and he doesn't have much value. Trade him when he still has a lot of value.
Part of me also kind of looks at it from the perspective of like he was Verbeek's first pick.
Yeah, he was.
So it's like
it's an interesting case on.
I don't know so much if he's going to be willing. Like, granted, we don't really have a great gauge on what it takes to fall out of favor with Pat Verbeek, and you can't really use the Zegras situation as a litmus test of that, because I kind of feel like that was a lot of different factors, and the big one was Greg.
They did wait way too long to trade him.
They did. Yeah.
We knew they didn't. We knew that he wasn't going to be in their long-term plans, and they just waited too long to trade him. And we saw the return that they got.
Yeah.
So they need to trade him soon if they're going to trade him.
He just doesn't seem like the guy that's going to do that super quick. But at the same time, we say it, or at least I say it all the time, he's a wild card and you just never know.
Yeah, he's impossible to read. He terrifies me. I say it all the time. Like, I have no idea what's going on in that head.
If he does get traded, who do you want them to trade him for?
I mean, if the purpose is to clear up a spot and have maybe a kid from San Diego be the 7th defenseman, you have to go get a forward.
Yeah.
And I will let you guys know, I don't know if you saw this, but there is a forward in Winnipeg that might be available.
Wait, who?
It's a prospect.
Oh, Brad Lambert.
Yep.
Brad Lambert.
I mean,
country boy, farm boy.
I wouldn't trade him for Pavel Mintyukov. Or trade for him for Pavel Mintyukov.
I think you're at the point where if you're trading Mintyukov, you need to trade him either for a
Robert Thomas in St. Louis or a Jordan Kyrou.
You need like either a younger scorer or somebody with some term that you just know is going to score a lot.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Apparently, Nashville said recently they're open for business, or they're going to be.
They should be. Their ass. They should definitely be open for business 24 hours.
Maybe Philip Forsberg might be available, but
I was going to say that, but I just feel so dirty saying it. I just internalized it.
I don't really want Philip Forsberg. I mean, that's crazy to say, but he's 31 years old, and I don't know if you look at the ages on the Ducks.
Yeah,
it's either very young or very old.
He'd probably like the coast, a lot of ocean to dive in. He's a big diver,
and he has 4 more years in on his contract, which is not bad, but at the same time,
honestly, if I was a GM, I'd be calling Nashville like every single day, because Barry Trotz seems to not know what he's doing.
I would much rather either have Jordan Kyrou or Robert Thomas, because they're around the same age group as Troy Terry, and they need more of that age range.
I would love Kyrou.
Like in the middle of their prime right now. So either Robert Thomas or Jordan Kyrou would be
as long as it's not in division. I think you don't necessarily lose a trade.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you really need. They can't do this. Oh well, give a defenseman, get a defenseman. Like if they're gonna commit.
Yeah. I was thinking this last night. I don't think the Ducks or this. I'll say Kevin Fiala in LA for Pavel Mintyukov. I would do that.
Yeah, but is LA going to do that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't think any of them are going to do that. But
are there teams that you can think of that are really in need of defensemen right now?
No.
Because even if it's not Minchikov and they clear up a space for him and trade someone else, like a Drew Hellison or someone in San Diego, even,
But I feel like Kevin Fiala would be a good fit for the Ducks too.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the only team.
I mean, the Kings need defense.
I know Doughty just went on IR, didn't he?
Yeah, he's not going to be there next Friday for Black Friday. So
thank God, can't stand him.
I mean, the only team I can think of that is in like a spot of contention or in a hey, we need to win this year would be like a Montreal.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Minchikov's game's all offensive, like he's touted outside of moving the puck well. I mean, they kind of have two guys that do that.
And the thing is, it doesn't seem like
already.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem like there's a team so far that isn't tanking, like intentionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
There's no.
It was supposed to be the Penguins, but they forgot that memo.
Yeah.
I mean, Calgary, I would say, is the only one that's unintentionally doing it, and it's just they're bad.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Calgary would be a good trade partner.
I think you run into the same issue though, because the guys that are top that list are
the defenseman.
Kadri.
It's either old or you very young.
Kadri or Anderson, who's gonna win a lot of money.
Yeah,
and then I mean,
Rasmus Anderson isn't really that good, anyways. I mean, he's all right. He's all right, but
trade him. But Huberdeau has not exactly been the greatest. I think we cursed him back in episode 11.
Yeah,
I think when that first started, we had the picture of what was it? Didn't we like Photoshop like Verbeek's face on like Walt Disney or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
and like their younger forwards like Matt Coronado. I mean, he's like 22. So I mean, I don't know if I would do that.
There's not a lot there. Just like defensemen.
If they're going to trade Pavel, it needs to be for a proven forward in his mid to late 20s, who's an established star and isn't over 30.
When was Lambert drafted? Was he drafted this past? Was it this past draft, or the year before?
It was 23, I believe. It was 22 or 23.
Okay, so I remember him getting a lot of hype.
I don't know.
Draft day, but I can't remember what year it was.
I wouldn't trade Pavel for him, though.
No.
Mr. Desert Shark said the Sharks are of a defenseman. Y'all want Klingberg back.
Oh, God. Get out of here, dude.
How about Minchikov for Brad Lambert? That's a massive overpay to get him. I wouldn't do that at all. Nope.
Well, you'd hope there'd be some more stuff involved. Yeah. I don't think there'd be a 1-for-1 trade.
Anyways,
but if it's not Pavel and they move out someone to make room, is there anyone on the defense outside of the old guys? Because I don't think anyone's taken our old guys. Who would you rather see moved?
I mean, Jacob Trouba might have some interest.
Yeah, maybe with the way he's playing and stuff. He could.
He's a UFA. I feel like Verbeek likes him.
Yeah,
that's the issue. It's like, he's a UFA and it makes sense, but
I don't think even I would take Brad Lambert for Jacob Trouba because I think you could get a better package from someone if they were to trade him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's one thing
interesting
you can take away from this conversation is we're definitely not great at predicting things. So we spent all this time talking about this, and just know that we have a history of very horrible, awful, just incorrect thoughts.
Yeah. So at the end of this, Minchikov's just going to go to the KHL. Oh boy. Is that it for the Minchikov stuff?
Yeah,
I think that's
I mean, there's not really much else to speculate.
Either play him in San Diego, Anaheim, or trade him. I mean, you only got 3 options. But he cannot sit in the press box.
You have a fourth option. You have a fourth option, which I prefer, and that's trade a different defenseman to keep Minchikov. I'd like to keep him a little bit longer. I just feel like I would like to see it play out.
Something there. Yeah, there's something there still.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, a good place to transition to talking about some sponsors here, and
We're talking about
Yeah.
our new one or our new thing.
Well, yeah, I'll hop into what's on tap really quick, and then right after that, we'll jump into a fun little game that we're involved in. So we'll do what's on tap in partnership with Noble L-Works. Go hang out with our guys at Noble. They've been having some Ducks watch parties. You can watch every Ducks game there. It's Ducks headquarters pretty much during the season. Go check them out. You mentioned the Late Arrivals podcast. When you get a beer, close your tab, and you get 10% off on game days, home or away. While the Ducks are home, they're on this 6-game homestand. They got 3 left. Noble provides free game parking, so go check it out. Mention us, like I said. Go check out our little flag there.
Yeah, just point at the flag.
Just point at it, salute it. Maybe, I don't know. Do what you feel is best.
Someone standing in front of the flag, just saluting it, just like, sir, what are you doing? They told me to do it.
We prefer if you don't burn it. I mean, that doesn't.
Well, yeah, don't do that. I don't know why Lou had even
It's
bring that
high
up. That's
up,
dark.
so that would be like
Oh, I
arson.
just said prefer. I mean,
okay.
it's preferable if you didn't do that.
Oh God. So looking ahead, we got Ducks versus the Knights on Saturday, which is, we're recording Friday. It's tomorrow. You're probably listening to this on Saturday, hopefully. So tonight, Ducks Knights. Then they finally get some rest. They're off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. They play Wednesday against the Canucks. The Canucks come to town, and then Friday, the Black Friday game against the LA Kings.
How are we gonna do
be
that
fun.
next week? Do we want to record before the Vancouver game? Talk about a single game?
Who's going to take next week off?
I don't think
we
we'll
can
wanna
record.
record on
Well, it's Saturday.
Thanksgiving.
No, we can record Friday because the game's at like 1 p.m.
I might be going to the game.
I mean, if we do our normal time, because I work.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
we could.
We
do
could probably
that.
do 8 o'clock Friday, like tonight, since the game's early.
Give some time for the result to digest in.
Right.
Or we could
I
just
totally
have
forgot that Thanksgiving was already Thursday.
Or
Here
we
I am
could
talking about Black Friday.
take a Thanksgiving break. I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So the next 3 games will be interesting. See how they finish this homestand. But we have joined forces with our good friends at Victory Plus.
That is the home of the Anaheim Ducks broadcast.
Yes.
TV broadcast.
And they are doing a fun little contest where you have the chance to win $10 million. So it's called the $10 million Streaks. And we're going to be part of this for the remainder of Ducks games for 2025. So all the way until the end of December. And you just have to go on the Victory Plus app. If you don't have it, download it. It's free. The app is free, and this game is free, and you don't have to be in the Ducks market to play. I mean, I'm in Phoenix. And I did it last night. It's very fun. So again, it's on Victory Plus, the $10 million Streaks game, and all you have to do is pick the last goal scorer for the Ducks each game. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go through, I'll write down our picks for the next 3 games. So let's do Saturday against the Knights. Who wants to go first? Who you guys picking? You're gonna have to. I can remind you who you picked if you do forget.
Yeah,
and you kind of have to lock in now, and you can't change your mind. So
I'm gonna forget. Who are they playing tomorrow?
They're the same every day. It's always the who scores the last goal.
Yes.
Against Vegas.
It's either gonna be a close game that ends in overtime, or the Ducks are just gonna lose like 7-2.
It's hard. It's really hard to pick a last goal scorer because it's already hard enough picking the first Ducks, like the first Ducks goal, but to pick the last,
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how they play and how they've been kind of playing lately, their last goal could be their first.
Yeah, exactly.
could be their one and only. So,
for some reason, I'll say Cutter Gauthier for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll say Leo for tomorrow.
It's also kind of easy though, because like in the third period, your top players are playing most of the period. So I mean,
True.
it does narrow it down a little bit.
True. I will say that none of us got the last game against the Senators. That's when we started.
I picked the Unk.
I mean, I was close. If Terry's stick didn't break,
Dude,
and they tied
yeah.
it, and then wound up losing in overtime.
When that happened, I'm like, oh my god, Jake was that close to getting it right on the first night that we did this. That would have been cool.
That also would have been under the assumption that they lost in overtime.
It's true. I'm gonna also go with Cutter. I went with Cutter last night, but I'm gonna go with Cutter again. I feel a Cutter.
He scored in Vegas a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, and I think his first
that was a Jacob Trouba game-winning goal, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And his first point, Cutter's first point, was against the Knights because he came in like last game of the season.
The last one.
So I think I'm gonna go Cutter one more time. We're gonna ride it out one more time and see how it goes. All right, so Wednesday against the Canucks.
I'm going to go with Lou's pick and say the Unk, Alex Killorn.
All right.
Or no, I got to call him by his preferred title per the broadcast of the Old War Dog.
The Old War Dog.
Not to interrupt, but I will say they're a little more enjoyable when the Ducks are winning. Because it seems like Paisley and Allers are having fun again.
Yeah.
They're not just talking about random bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Peepaw Killer.
Yep. Who are you going with, Lou?
Who are they playing?
Vancouver.
Vancouver's not that good, are they?
They're okay-ish.
They're up and down.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Mr. Ryan Strome. Why not?
Okay. All right. Canucks. I'm going to go with... I'll say Vetrano.
Franklin.
All right. Black Friday against the Kings.
The last handful of games, I just forget Frank is playing.
I get that.
Maybe at this juncture of his tenure with the Ducks, maybe that's a good thing that you don't notice him very much.
Yeah, he's a player that you want in your bottom six, but he's not a player you want leading your team in goals.
No,
which he was doing last season. You don't want that. Not when you have the young players. You don't want nothing against Frank. That's like that's not hate towards him or anything. Like as a team, that's not someone you want leading your team of goals.
So the Kings, I'll go
Black Friday Leo. Against the Kings.
I'll go Leo.
Leo? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Cutter.
I've yet to say Leo.
He had a knack for scoring against.
Do we know what happens if your player gets injured during a game? Does it void it out?
I think you're SOL.
Oh, does it?
I think.
Oh. Well.
So Jake goes Cutter, Lou with Leo. I'm gonna go try to do someone different here. Trying to feel the vibe.
Could do what Chad does and choose the goalie every time.
Yeah. That would have been so sick if Mrazek, we were in that situation. Why? I think so. Yeah, I think he showed me the screenshot.
Yeah, you can choose the goalies.
You can choose the goalies. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the captain. I'm gonna go Gudas against the Kings. All right, those are our picks for the next.
What? I said shout out Victory Plus.
Oh yeah, did not sound like English for a second.
Anthony in the chat said Ross Johnson erasure.
But yeah, those are our next 3 picks for the $10 million streaks.
Honestly, shout out Ross Johnson. He hasn't been bad.
$10 million streaks game over at victoryplus.com/streaks if you want to find the website or download the app, and you can choose your winner in there. When you reach a streak of 2 or more correct picks, you unlock prizes at each streak. When you miss a pick or skip a game, you go back to 0, but you'll still be eligible for prizes when your streak climbs. So we're going to go up against each other, the 3 of us, and we're all at 0, as we said. This is going to be tough.
Notoriously wrong podcast predicting, playing a prediction game.
This is going to be. This is fun though. I like it a lot. Like it's a cool way to get people engaged.
Did you mention that if you get like a streak of 2, and you miss a 3 game, you're done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so join us and let's see if people can beat us. I got a couple people on Twitter yesterday saying that they're all at 0. So it seems like throughout the season people aren't.
It's a very hard thing to do.
It is, man. And hopefully with us, there's 3 of us. So that's 3 good choices. Someone's got to get 1 right at some point. So you would hope. But
one of us has to stop being wrong down the line somewhere.
I put the website in the YouTube chat. It's victoryplus.com/streaks. So go check it out. Download the app. The app's really easy to use. And this game's fun, man. Come join us. And let's get a lot of Ducks fans engaged in this little game.
Yep.
Let's try to win some cool prizes, man. Damn.
So normally we would transition a little more naturally to talking about 714, but things are a little bit different. They are running a promotion for Black Friday this year.
Mm-hmm.
They were kind enough to give us tickets to the game last night, and we're very thankful for that.
Yes, we love you, 714.
They have expressed how much they like, how dedicated we are to shouting them out every week and getting people to use our code. Last we were told our code is very active. It gets used very consistently.
We appreciate you all so much for that. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm so happy that you guys use our code. It's awesome. It truly makes me like very, very happy. It's awesome.
But I was told the reason why Black Friday is, a big deal this year, not only because there's a home game, but they don't usually discount tickets on top of what they already sell the tickets at.
Mm-hmm.
So they are doing something different this year and doing a pre-sale for the Black Friday tickets. We'll put that in probably the episode, just not description. When the episode goes out tomorrow on both Instagram and Twitter, we'll have that linked. So you guys are more than welcome to use it. It's just an early access to the tickets. You guys get 20% off. They don't do this. This is legitimately the first time.
Yes.
I was told this is the first time they've done it, so definitely take advantage of it. Go support. It's been really nice seeing that Honda Center is filled again.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to games, and the team being better certainly helps.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say it's something's different this year. Because the elephants in the room, like they're winning games. That's why people are going.
Yeah.
But please take advantage of it.
Yes. 20% off, man. Like really take advantage of it. Sign up ends on the 24th. So you got a few days for the pre-sale.
Because today is what, the 21st?
Yes.
So this will be out on the 22nd.
Yep.
So you'll have at least 2 days.
Yep.
We'll try and push it as much as we can.
We'll be posting the links and stuff. So
getting it constantly out there, so you guys have good opportunity to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and 714 Tickets is more than a little. They're a lot more active on Instagram than Twitter. So if you have an Instagram, go follow them so you don't miss any of these posts. They have their early access post if you want to go look at it and read the description and everything if you have any questions. And they have a full list of events that are happening in the area, or all of their events pretty much that they sell tickets to. They also have their Black Friday post up as well. So if you want to check all that stuff out, get your 20% off, man. Don't miss out on this. There's plenty of events to go around. It doesn't have to be just Ducks games. So pick your poison, man. Go have some fun.
And lastly, here we have DraftKings, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Been our new sponsor being on Hockey Podcast Network. Yeah, it's been kind of cool having a
I like it.
bigger sponsor.
Yeah, it's nice.
Something we're not used to.
Honestly.
But Spinoramas, Michigan goals, sprawling save across the crease, live and breathe all the highlight moments with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. New customers, you can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you will get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
200, nice.
Do you have any lines for us, Mr. Lou?
They still have not updated the Ducks logo. It's still the WebD. Vegas Golden Knights at Anaheim Ducks tomorrow at 7:10 p.m. I guess that's when puck drop is. The Golden Knights are favored by 1.5, and the over/under is 6.5.
Okay.
Let's do this. The Stanley Cup rematch is tomorrow in Florida. Oilers at Panthers.
Nice.
The Panthers are favored by 1.5, and the over/under is 5.5. And let's do the Canadian Bowl. Toronto.
Yes, I was hoping you'd do that one.
Toronto at Montreal, and Montreal is favored by 1.5, and the over/under 6.5.
Whew.
That game is going to be a car crash because
yeah.
Toronto is not doing great, but Montreal has kind of. Montreal's kind of in the situation the Ducks are. They started really good, and they're just not getting goaltending.
They're not. They were at first, and they're just not anymore. That Dobish was playing really well, and now he's kind of fallen off a bit. Going through the flows of the season at the moment, but
Toronto's a tire fire right now. Let's just call it like it is.
Not all is great in Leafland, that's for sure. It's pretty crazy.
Fire.
It's pretty crazy to watch. I do enjoy it. It might be a little sick, but I enjoy it. Not when they're playing. I don't only enjoy it when they're playing bad. I'm fine with them playing well. It's just they're so interesting to watch. It's never a dull moment over there.
It's more hilarious when they're bad or playing bad.
Yeah. It's the hockey mecca of the world, and everyone's watching. I feel like when you're watching a Leaf game, you're watching with everybody, and it's fun.
Yeah, but you're watching to laugh at them.
little bit. But you can download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Copyright NHL 2025. All rights reserved. And as I always say, the DraftKings odds are in the NHL app. So if you want to look at those as well, you can turn them on, you can turn them off if you don't want to see that kind of thing, but they are available to you if you want to check it out.
Crown is yours.
The crown is yours. I will say on Instagram, make sure you're following Enchanted Sugar Co. As always, we love to shout them out. And Enchanted Sugar Co. got Heather sent out some stuff recently, right?
I mean, we shipped some stuff to you.
That's right. Yeah, you did.
Wasn't cookie related, but
What'd you send?
you already have to wait to open that.
I have to.
Did you send him some special
I may
brownies?
need you to open it on an episode.
Oh, really?
It is kind of important.
Oh, is Chris gonna eat a special brownie on live on broadcast?
No, I wish, but
Are we gonna see him trip out in real time?
Stupid.
Let's go.
But yeah, that's exciting. Okay. Enchanted Sugar Co. Please follow. And follow our good friend Ducks.talk on Instagram. Last week we were talking about our goal of getting Ducks Talk to 10K followers on Instagram, and they were at like 9,982 or something. They're now at 10.1K, so they got a nice boost in the past week. So thank you all for following that account. Great Ducks account. You'll see us collab with them in like final scores and other Ducks news, like Mason McTavish's quote that he posted from Zach Kavanaugh about McTavish's play recently. The Minchikov rumors are also posted on there, so you'll see outside of like final scores and game day graphics, you'll see
kind of the goings on.
The rumors and news and fun highlights. Got some nice goal highlights on there as well. So yeah, if you're not following Ducks Talk yet, please do so. They're at 10.1K. Let's work for let's go towards 12 now. Let's get to 12K. Let's keep on moving that up. But great to see.
So there is some other quick hits we can get here through.
Yep.
It was sent in the lap chat. Go buy Chris Pronger's book. His tweet just says, "I'm finally telling my story. It's raw, unfiltered, and unforgettable. It's called Earned."
I just hope it's just all of his quotes.
And the true cost of greatness from one of hockey's fiercest competitors.
Hell yeah, dude.
You remember like in the early to mid 2000s when like Chuck Norris facts was a thing?
Yeah.
I want a book like that.
That'd be good.
Like, with
just Chris Pronger-isms.
Yeah. And like all like the weird pictures too that he posts. Like just every page is like a different picture. That'd be awesome.
You know, in the same vein, I want Jose Canseco to write like a book like Aleister Crowley did. You know, I know I told you guys like last year, just randomly, I was like, I want to buy one of Aleister Crowley's books, and I bought it, and I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. I'm like, when you realize that the guy was on heroin, like it makes sense that it doesn't make sense. But I feel like Jose would have an incredible book.
I would pre-order that motherfucker so fucking fast.
The foreword would just be, "I hope you enjoy reading this, except you know who." I would cherish that book. That would be sick. If like I ever was part of a house fire, I'm grabbing the book.
He should have that guy write the forward on that book.
Christ. Have Aaron write it.
I'll just be like,
oh man.
Like the first page is just, I really hate Alex Rodriguez, and just let it go from there.
Dude, next week when it's Thanksgiving, that tweet that he's gonna tweet, "Happy Thanksgiving to everyone except you know who."
Yeah.
That's just gonna hit. It's not the holiday doesn't start until that tweet.
Yeah.
Shout out Jose. We love you.
Jose. Speaking of shout outs, I will shout out Anthony in the YouTube chat really quick. He did use our 714 tickets promo code.
Let's go.
He got tickets to the Ducks Wild game last week, and he wished the game would have gone better. We do too.
Don't we
That
all?
sucks. That sucks. But thank you for using our code. We appreciate it. I hope you had a good time, regardless of the outcome. I hope the atmosphere was nice, and that's one arena I would like to get to is Minnesota. I always see like the
Minnesota.
the videos of them like walking around the concourse. You know, like they have the camera and all that stuff, and it just looks like the whole arena kind of reminds me of like a cabin feel. And I kind of want to be in that.
Their new arena name sucks, so let's be real.
It's not great.
It's always gonna be the XL Energy thing.
Yeah, the X. That was much better.
Jack Hughes hurt himself on a cup.
Dude, we got some weird injuries. Yeah, so I don't know the full story. I don't think we ever will know it. But at first, I heard that he was leaning on glass, and it broke. And then I heard that he slipped and fell on broken glass. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Even Elliot Friedman talked about it and didn't really have much more to say.
He just said it was a freak accident.
Luster burnt himself barbecuing and is going to be out a couple weeks or something.
Oh, yeah. E2 Lusteronian or
Lusteronian. Lusterinen. Yeah.
Lusterinen.
Yeah. So that what is happening?
God, there was a thread. I don't remember who posted it, but I saw it on Instagram, and it was like weirdest injuries to hockey players, and the song he used in the caption was "Hurt." The "Hurt" cover from Johnny Cash.
Jesus.
The Panthers and Ranger Winter Classic jerseys came out. The Ranger ones looked like that was going to be the Centennial jersey, and then they made the blue ones and just were like, fuck it, keep that one. We got another game. Because they're the same jersey.
They are. They're like, hey, this works out.
Uniform's fine.
I do like the patch. I like the apple.
The apple? That's cool. Yeah.
It's just
those collars, man.
So obnoxious.
Those collars.
I think they're selling merch, like hoodies with the apple on it, on the front. Pretty sure.
I mean, we should probably buy one because half their players play on our team currently.
True.
So.
True.
That's true. I like the idea of the Panthers one, but it's kind of too stripy for me, especially on the arms.
I kind of like the stripes, but
I'm so tired of the fox or the fake. How do you say that? Faux. Yeah, the faux old timey leather look or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
I hate that look. If your team wasn't an original 6 or an expansion, the first expansion team, don't wear that color.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. That's like the vibe of the Winter Classic.
It doesn't have to be. But they're okay. This uniform matchup isn't actually bad.
No, it's not. I do think the Panthers, the pants being that color, that like old timey like brown color, is not the greatest, but I mean it kind of flows with the uniform.
I guess. I don't know. Where are they playing? Miami?
Yeah, at the Marlins.
Oh yeah,
Miami Marlins Stadium. I will say that
they've kept the home run statue. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was really gaudy, wasn't it? It was pretty big.
Yeah, bring that back.
Yeah. I will say the Panther. I don't mind either uniform. The Panther though, the leaping cat, like it was cool when I first saw it, and then I like as I kept seeing it throughout the day, I was like, it kind of looks like an old cat, like an old man cat. Like I get what they were doing, like to make it look old timey and stuff, but
they de-aged the cat.
He kind of looks like a hairless cat to me, like the wrinkles and stuff.
I do kind of like it.
Yeah, I can't unsee the hairless cat now though, so that's kind of weird. But
the Chicago Blackhawks today announced they're bringing back the all black uniform, and it looks fantastic.
It's beautiful,
and they are going to wear it against the Ducks.
Yep, on the 30th this month.
Chalk that up as a loss because I feel like every time Chicago wears an alternate against us, we lose.
Yeah, Yeah. Their
I
debut
will
on
say,
Black Friday.
not to go back to the games, but
You're
the
gonna go
guy I
back to the
said that
game.
was going to score on the Ducks because it was his first NHL game, he only got an assist.
Only an assist.
So still got his first NHL point,
win.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't a goal. So
Wasn't a goal. It's a small victory that we will take. Nice little
And,
victory lap. Victory lap.
and the Dallas Stars are apparently bringing back their uniform from
The Madonna days.
from the 93 to 99, that uniform, but in in their current colors, not the old.
Has there been more? Has there been recent news about what it looks like or anything? Because I've seen the pants. They've worn the pants a few times during like practice, and that's kind of what's been leaking.
I'll send it to the group chat right now. I saw it earlier.
Getting ready for the game at Jerry World.
Jerry World. Anthony said that the 15 beers went down smooth. The
$15 beers.
$15 beers. Sorry, I said 15 beers. That'd be nuts. Maybe he did have 15 beers.
And then he also said night one of the PWHL. Toronto beat Minnesota.
I don't know if this is the actual mock-up, but
oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I kind of like that old Stars look with their new colors instead of like the gold just having the silver. It looks fine.
Yeah, it should be their if they're gonna keep the colors, this should be their uniform, like the primary.
So I'm gonna get rid of that highlighter and shit.
Yeah, that was not good. Not a fan of that. Other than that, I was gonna talk really quick about some of the PWHL stuff because it is opening night in the PWHL, which is exciting. I'm very happy that they are back. Season 3, they got 2 new teams going with the Vancouver Golden Eyes and the Seattle Torrent that we talked about a few episodes ago. The Golden Eyes being a cool little duck, so that's fun. But yeah, like Anthony said here in the chat, Toronto did beat Minnesota. In Minnesota, the Frost are playing at the Minnesota Wild Arena that we were just talking about, and they raised their Walter Cup banner, their second one. They're the only team to win the Walter Cup because the PWHL is only 2 years old. And he said, currently Seattle leads Vancouver 3-2 late in the third. This is the first ever game in Vancouver. They're playing at the Pacific Coliseum, I think. It looks really cool.
Is that where Abbotsford plays?
I don't think so, but maybe I could be wrong.
Isn't Abbotsford like right next to Vancouver?
I think it's I think it is.
What's
right
the
next
arena
to Washington.
called? What's the arena called?
Pacific Coliseum.
Pacific. Oh.
So yeah, Seattle leads 3-2 over Vancouver right now with 6:12 left in the third period.
It is in Vancouver. It is by like a race course, like a racetrack.
Oh, okay. If you are watching PWHL games in the U.S., each U.S. team has like a local broadcaster. Like right now, if you're watching the Seattle Torrent and you're in Seattle, you're a fan, you can watch on I don't know if they spell it out like KONG or they just call it Kong, but that's where you can watch it. In Canada, it's on TSN. I know Canada is going to have a lot of games on TSN and Sportsnet. For the rest of us in the U.S. who don't have a local team that won't be on a local channel, we can watch on the PWHL YouTube channel and the PWHL.com. Saturday, there's one game, and it's the New York Sirens visiting the Ottawa Charge. So that's fun, man. I really like this. I like this league. I really hope it continues to grow. They're already talking about more expansion as soon as next season to maybe 2 or even 4 more markets. So I'm hoping they don't expand too fast. But I expect they know what they're doing. I'm not going to sit here and tell them how to expand a league. I don't know though. I'm not smart enough for that. So, but yeah, if you want more hockey in your life, check out the PWHL. I'm waiting on a PWHL app. I just use the Score right now because I think the Score is really the only app that provides you PWHL live scores and news. So if you are interested in that, go for it. But yeah, let's. I think I'm gonna go for the New York Sirens mainly this year. I still like Minnesota. They have all purple uniforms. They went purple helmets, purple pants. It's nice. It's nice to look at. I enjoy it. I kind of want one. I want a jersey, but I think I might go for the Sirens a bit. Maybe Seattle. They're all teal. They're kind of giving me a Sharky vibe.
Whatever team Hillary Knight is on,
and that's Seattle.
Go Seattle.
Yep, she's the captain of Seattle. She was just named the captain the other day. Anthony in the chat says we need an Anaheim team. Yes, we do. Call them the Mallards or something.
Or is it just a Southern California team in general?
Yeah. I feel like we've talked about it before briefly that if they do expand to Southern California, I feel like it's going to be somewhere in LA or maybe in between LA and Orange County. So maybe they can kind of cater to both Kings and Ducks fan bases.
Do you think they'll play at like 5 Point, or that's just too small of a venue?
I think that's too small for what they're looking for, because that's what's 5 Point, 2,500.
Yeah, and I feel like that would just throw off the building. Yeah. Just the schedule's already chaotic as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think the PWHL, I think they try to be around like, I think the lowest might be like 6K that they try to stay at.
Probably the Toyota Center in Ontario.
Maybe.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, it's too bad you'd
have scheduling conflicts with the Rain playing in season.
Yeah, it's too bad the Clippers don't they wouldn't be able to have hockey there because they built it just for basketball.
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll have to see. I hope they get a team.
I'm sure they would both play at Crypto and Honda Center.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe they do something like that where they kind of one weekend they're playing at the Crypt, and then another weekend it's Honda Center. So
maybe San Diego too. I mean,
yeah, it's too bad they did announce their. I'll say this will be the last thing I'll talk about really quick. They did announce their takeover. their takeover tour. Sadly, none of them are in California.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Halifax is getting 2 games, looks like, so that's cool. I think Halifax is already sold out, which is really cool. I kind of hope they expand there because they don't have.
They're in the time zone that's an hour ahead of Eastern, right?
Yeah,
Halifax.
Yeah. I hope they put a team there.
That
would be so cool. I don't. Off the top of my head, couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Barking up the wrong tree here.
Yeah.
Lou.
They're going to be in Chicago as well. They're going to have 2 games in Denver. They're going to be in DC. They're going to be in Quebec City, Edmonton, Detroit, Winnipeg, Calgary. So that's fun. I feel like Chicago is going to end up getting a team soon. DC might.
It's like the next logical choice, I feel.
Yeah.
LA and Chicago.
Yeah.
You already have New York.
Denver is definitely getting a team. I really hope they put a team in Halifax. That'd be so cool. Halifax has like no pro teams outside of like lacrosse. So that'd be pretty sick.
Or Quebec. Do one in Quebec.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, ready for questions? We got 2.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, so let's do it.
So Mr. Sean said, do you see the Ducks in the top 10 for both special teams at the Olympic break? And if not, where do you see them at? I think power play is going to dip. Penalty kills
definitely
kind of held strong, but I mean, I would like them to not take penalties. And in the abundance that they are currently.
Yeah.
Maybe like 18th for both. 15th.
As long as power play is kind of in the upper echelon, I wouldn't hate being like that 15 to 18 range. I
Yeah, I wouldn't
do
hate that.
hope the penalty kill's a little bit higher.
They're
Like-
15 on the power play right now.
So I mean, if they stay where they're at, I mean, obviously you want them to get better at that, but
Yeah.
15 it kind of feels like the highest, like maybe 18 is like lowest.
Yeah. PK right now is 25th.
Not great.
They're operating at a 75%.
So the Ducks right
Been like
now
hit or
on
miss
the-
though, because like Ofer, you know, they go 7 for 7 on the kill against
Mhm.
Minnesota, but then they give up 2 goals against against Boston and then 1 against Ottawa. Like,
Yeah.
Their power play is 15th at 28%, 20.8%.
20.8, yeah.
What the heck?
PK, I mean, if they can get it to 80%, that's where the Kings are, and that's 15th in the league. So, I mean, if they can just get it to like an 80 by that time, I'd be happy, I think.
Colorado's 23rd in on the power play. What the heck?
well, they're not getting opportunities because they're just shit kicking everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Chicago and St. Louis are 7th and 8th. That's weird.
I don't know if we'll see the Ducks in the top 10
I doubt it.
for both special teams by the Olympic break. That's February. I mean, there's
Unless they
time.
had a score
Yeah.
in
There's
like the next couple weeks.
plenty of time, but I'd call it a win if they can have them maybe both in the top 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that's reasonable.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
All right. Our last one is from Mr. Desert Shark. And so, where is that lap? They were trying to fuck on me. Don't really know the reference there, but I've heard it somewhere. And
It's
The Hangover. When
well, he posted the video of wrestler.
but the reference is from The Hangover when Mr.
Yeah.
Chow ran out of the car naked,
That's right. Yeah.
and he was like, "You want to fuck on me?"
Yeah.
he said Mitch Marner signed $96 million contract and has 4 goals so far.
4 goals.
He said a hot take. He thinks that Marner will be traded in 2 years. So good luck with that. And I said, not a question, but give us a trade similar to the Luka trade. That's gonna all be Lou because I
have no idea.
I know that was
They
a big,
talked about this on the Steve Dangle podcast, and I'm trying to remember what they said because it did fit. And I can't remember it off the top of my head.
like.
but I'm
I
not
know it was a big trade, but I
Yeah.
mean, basketball.
Would it be the Jack Eichel trade?
That might be it. Yeah, that might be it.
I would say the Jack Eichel trade, I guess.
That's a good one.
Because it was Luka for like
Anthony
a
Davis.
whole bunch of. Was it just Anthony Davis or was it like stuff on top of that? Because I thought there was like other players involved.
Yeah, there.
Because if it was 1-for-1, I would say Weber for Subban because that was a 1-for-1.
Yeah,
That feels like ages ago.
it seriously does.
I mean, it's almost 10 years old.
I hate that.
Yeah, I think it was just for Anthony Davis.
I was asking us a basketball question on a hockey podcast.
Yeah, that's what Lou's here for, though. For those rare random
little
questions.
It was for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round pick. It was a 2029 first round pick. It wasn't even a recent one. What the fuck? Well, the Mavericks fired Nico Harrison a few weeks ago, so
They did. Yeah, they did do that. I will.
So yeah, the Eichel trade makes sense because
I would say Eichel,
one guy for
I'm pretty sure that's what they
player
said on.
and a pick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they said on SDP, and it totally made sense to me. Like that I think might be the perfect one.
I think Nico Harrison found out that he got fired on Twitter because Shams tweeted out
that would suck ass, dude.
No, the day that Shams tweeted it out, he said he gave out like a specific time. He was like at like 10:00 a.m. Central Time, the Mavericks intend to fire Nico Harrison.
He just was looking at the phone, pointing at himself.
He wasn't even fired yet.
That would suck. I hope he wasn't even on Twitter at the time. I will stick up for Mitch Marner a little bit because he said he only has 4 goals in 20 games, but he does have 21 points because 17 of those are assists.
Assists count.
I mean, he plays with Eichel, so he doesn't really need to score. He doesn't really need to score.
Feed the puck to that guy, so.
Yeah. Maybe he gets a rare rebound. Maybe that's what's happened 4 times.
Yeah.
All right, we've ran a little long here.
Yes,
but we did have some important business to attend to, so we appreciate you sticking around and listening to us as always. Been noticing a little more eyes on the pod.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys sticking around. I think YouTube has helped. It only took us 3 seasons.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to see more eyes on us and just creating this little community and having conversations with everybody. It's nice to meet new fans and stuff too. So really, really cool. Like I said, follow the Hockey Podcast Network everywhere. Subscribe to their YouTube. Follow us at Late Arrivals Pod everywhere. Twitter, Instagram. We got some 714 tickets stuff coming out that we'll be posting. Maybe just like a video or 2.
Pre-sale,
check it out.
And then after the pre-sale's done, lap ticks
after, yes. But yeah, and wherever you're listening, please leave us a rating and review. It really, really helps the show. We appreciate it a ton. Follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and make sure you follow us on Instagram. I'm trying to build that up, man. We've actually gotten a nice increase in followers over there, so we appreciate you. Share with your hockey friends, specifically your Ducks friends. But we'll see you next week, man. We'll see how it goes. Thanksgiving week, we'll see how all that goes.
Let's hope they're not too tired on Friday.
Right.
They do not play Black Friday well.
Yeah, they don't play any early games well, man. It's just, we'll see how it goes.
Vampires, anything with the sun still out, they're like, we don't want to play.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
All right, bye.
Bye.